Mount St. Helens summit. Woo!
What do you think the temperature is?
21.
21.
Yeah. Tyler just noticed this dollar on the ground. It's a good sign. We shall be richer today than we were. Probably is actually. Quite the cliff to be next to in the dark. You can see this is just trail right here. I think this is Chocolate Falls, which is currently dry out. You can see a sign up there, the arrow, and markers. Be a fun little waterfall into this basin when it's running. You can see the Vancouver-Portland metro area on the horizon over there. Finally put crampons on, and of course the very first thing we come to is a big section where there's nowhere to walk but over solid rock. So rip the crampons. We're getting a little orange glow in the east. There's a line of lights behind us coming up the mountain. It's so fun.
I've had a few 7,000 foot days. Yeah, especially was brutal. It was like 90 degrees all that week, and I have to start off hydrated, calorie deficit. We have top, strength, tone that down. And
a real beautiful set of stairs here to use. Some of these are so regular. Almost feels like they are actual stairs. Whoever made them initially had a very regular gait. You can see the sunrise glow there. Here it is. Not too bad. All right, we gotta pause again to take some pictures. Welcome to Mount St. Helens. It's not half bad, even though it's half gone. That was terrible, and I apologize. Sunrise is gorgeous, of course, but pretty much as soon as it happens, the wind picks up. And that sucks. It just chills you so much. Someone dropped 3 sandwiches on the slope here. See the ridge up there, the people silhouetted. That's where we're going. And then to get to the true summit, which I do want to do, we have to turn left and go left for not that long and not that much climbing. Can't go past these orange flags because the edge of the cliff is actually right here, but the snow forms a cornice that goes over the edge. But if you walk there, there's nothing but air underneath you, and you don't want to do that. There's Mount Adams dead ahead. Here we can see a little bit Rainier. We'll shuffle around and see if we can get more of a view. How did now traversing the edge of the ridge to the true summit. That should come into view right here. It's that away. Okay, not that much climbing left, but it's definitely still a bit of a walk. Here's a first look into the crater. Look at that. Love you see this wind-swept ice here that just forms these jagged crystalline structures. It's super cool. This sick view. You can see directly down to the crater with the steam rising up out of the, I don't know what it's called, the new cone. And then you have, what is this called? Lost Lake?
Spirit Lake.
Spirit Lake. Much cooler name. And Rainier, of course, in the back. Big hole there. to Helens summit. Woo!
That's cool. I don't think I saw that last time.
What?
Just like the laminar flow, the Lamar flow.
The Lahar?
Yeah, the Lahar.
Yeah, you can see
Just
it.
like, I don't think I noticed that last time I was up here. I think I was too busy looking at Rainier.
That is really cool.
And like, we dumbfounded about the fact of a wave of a mountain like went up and over all of that.
Man. Looks like this might be our flattest spot to be able to see. Spirit Lake, Rainier, and the devastation down there. Man, there's the steam coming from the cone. That is just sick. You can see Baker way over there.
Alright, we're on the official summit. Stoked.
Getting ready to head down the mountain. I'll take one last look up at the summit. And into the crater.
Yeah, I took that lower one across.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this was a mistake.
Yeah, that sucked.
I was like, my feet are...
Everything I said about the slopes was
Yeah,
like this.
Exactly. I was like, my feet felt fine. So I started going across it, and I was like, fuck.
Like,
Now they're gonna hurt the rest of the way down.
yeah.
We need to saunter down.
Yeah. Why don't we do this one and then you can see how you feel about it. And for the rest.
Take the crampons off.
Because my body is telling me that it might not be done as well. I'm like, we can't do that again. As you were saying. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the stress that they were putting on various points of not just the ankles, but my feet themselves. Yeah, I more and more see why you want the rigid boots. Whoop. Was that even ice, or did you just slip on the rocks?
The rocks moved. Felt great at my wrist.
I bet.
And my hip. I'm gonna be just in my t-shirt by the time we get to the car.
Yeah, I'm gonna take some layers off.
Yeah.
All right, we are well on our way down the mountain, back at the tree line. It's Hood in the distance. And I call that a day. I think we're just trying to hoof it to get back to our cars as quick as we can, so we can eat some food. It's a super fun way to summit my first volcano, or at least my first stratovolcano. And I'll be very excited to do some more.